If I was a girl, I'd run the city, kissing boys in the street, hiking up my mini. Back in high school, would have been the girl to beat. Football player's number on my cheek, cheating on him with his best friend Pete. Small town moms calling me fast, but I rode him slow in the backseat. It would have been a blast, feeling girly and Shirley. You know all of this is made up, cause I'm just a gay guy who's a little high, feeling a little girly. Feeling a little girly.
Welcome to Feelin Girlie. I'm your host, Dylan Carlino. Hi, girls. Welcome to the Feelin Girlie podcast, all my tier 1 and tier 2 girlinos and gaylinos. I'm happy to I'm not admitting anything. I'm just happy to be here with my good friends Josh and Ariel. We were just talking shit about every single person we know in our lives, and I think that's fine. I just got back from Richmond. What are you guys up to?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, great. And another banger from Ariel. Oh my God, that's great. No, I just got back from Richmond. Thank you to everybody who came out to the Richmond shows. Sorry, Ariel. I just immediately dogged you out when I did that.
Okay, whoa.
Oh, not dogged you out. Josh, hey, this isn't Stuff Island. Chill out. I will say it was funny to see a couple of comments in the Stuff Island thing that being like, oh, tier 1 girl checking in. I was like, oh, sweetheart, you don't want to be over here. But I just got back from Richmond. That was also like being on the East Coast, because Richmond is technically the East Coast, I guess. When I think of the East Coast, I think of Maine, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and that's basically it. Anything other than that, I can't think of another state that wouldn't. Rhode Island, sure. Oh my God, at one of my shows, I was like, I'm from Massachusetts, and some guy was like, whoa. When I was like, you're from Massachusetts? He was like, Rhode Island. I was like, fuck you, man. Like, what are you talking about? But Richmond was gross. Listen, it's beautiful or whatever. I was there the same weekend as the marathon. Every place I go is like I'm there the same weekend as something else. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was like Phoenix or one city. I was like, I'm coming to Phoenix, and some gay guy messaged me. He was like, sorry girl, in town the same night as Gaga, can't make it. I was like, you didn't have to message me that. But I feel like every time I go to a city, I'm there at the same time as something else. And this weekend was the marathon, so it's like a joke. It's like the whole hotel is filled with marathon people. We decided to stay downtown because the club was like 30 minutes outside the city, which like I don't understand why comedy clubs are doing this. I literally said to the club owner too, because we ended up having to cancel the late show on Friday because there was only like 50 tickets sold, so they like consolidated them. And people are messaging, why'd you cancel the late show? Oh, you want me to say it? We didn't sell enough tickets, fucker. You know what I mean?
Wait, you guys didn't do the show 50 tickets?
Yeah, sold? They wanted to cancel it.
How many people did it fit?
Like 250.
You would still think that's like a good portion of the show.
Also, it was like 3 days before. I was like, dude, people are buying tickets last fucking minute. Just wait.
Just let it
like,
ride.
Who cares? I'll whatever. But it was like a request from the club. My agents, managers were like, well, what do you think? And I was just like, whatever the club wants to do, I'll do. Yeah. Whatever works for that. They were kind of like a little, when clubs are kind of particular. But all the comedy clubs are now like they leave the cities and they go to the suburbs, which I don't understand, because people in the suburbs will drive down to the city to see someone that they like, and the people in the city will not drive to the suburbs to go see someone that they like. It's insane. I talked to my agents and managers, and it was like two things. One, we need to only book me in downtown cities, and then two, they need to be 18 plus. All these 21 plus is not working. Perfect example, I was on a run in Richmond, and on the run, there was a sweet woman walking by. She was walking 3 dogs. I believe her name was Jenny. And I'm running because I'm a runner. You guys might not know from my body, but I'm a runner. Okay. Slowly losing weight. And everyone's beautiful, but I want to be thin. And not thin in a scary way, just thin in a gay way. But I every time I have to stop talking about my body because people get so mad. But someone did comment, the girliest thing in the world about you is that you constantly talk about your body, and I was like, that's very true. And I'm running, and I make eye contact. She has 3 dogs with her, and I keep running, and then I hear behind me, Dylan! And then I hear, Dylan Carlino. And I go, oh my God. I turn around and I'll never forget this. She's running and the dogs they're all running at me. And she goes, hi. And she listens to the podcast. And yeah, so shout out to you. She's like, my daughter's going to be so jealous. But her daughter couldn't come because her daughter was 19. And I believe I said to get a fake ID and you girls don't listen. And that's, I don't know what's so hard about getting a fake. What happened when we were all 18 years old? You know what we did? We all got fake IDs to go out to the bar. Sorry, your daughter's a loser. Just kidding. Could you imagine? I started like cute. I think they're like literally tier 1 people. Thank you so much. But I thought I'll never forget that. And then I was on another run. There was this beautiful trail that I kept running on in Virginia. The best part about Virginia, and I ran past this girl, and it was kind of like zigzagging, and we ran past each other, and then we zigzagged, and she was stopped with her headphones out, and I was like, hello, and she was like, hi, I love you. I'm like, we're in the middle of the woods. I'm like, hi.
It's like the start of a horror film if the roles were reversed.
Yeah. Hi.
I love you.
And I was like, yeah. She's like, is your name Dylan? I was like, it is. We're in the middle of the woods. And she was like, you're performing at the comedy club this weekend, right? And I was like, yeah. She goes, yeah, no one from the city's going to go up there. I was like, I know. I just talked to and then I'm in the woods yelling at this girl being like, I know, isn't it crazy? I told my agents yesterday, no one from the city is going to come up here. I can't sell tickets up there. She's like, yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know why they would move the comedy club up there. I was like, can we record this fucking conversation? And then I was running and then I actually fell.
Oh.
On the ledge. And so what happened was I was running and I was listening to Taylor Swift and I was feeling really good about myself, right? And so I'm running. My foot snags on something because it's like a full trail. It's like up and down, rocks, dirt trail, rocks and dirt. I hit a rock and I launch forward because I'm a fast runner. You guys don't know. So I hit one thing off. Whoosh, I'm in the air, right? So I throw my body. I twist it to try to like not hit my face because that's the only good part of my body. And my face and my cock. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I said that. I whatever. So I flip myself over to roll over. And as I flip myself over, there's like 2 trees, right? And my knee hits one of the trees. And then it ricochets back. So the inner side of my knee and the outer side of my ankle was like bam, bam. And then I rolled down a hill and I'm there and I'm like, you know, when you hit so hard that you can't feel anything? I mean, this was a bad fall.
It's adrenaline.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to look at my leg. And I'm 90% sure there's a bone sticking out. I like really was like preparing myself to see full bone ripped out of my leg. And I was like, I've never seen a bone outside of a body. I go, but I'm about to. And I look up and I'm not even bleeding. And so then I was like, all right, walk it off, Carlino, walk it off. And so I get up, I start walking. Then I was like, fuck. Some guy was like right around the corner, didn't even ask if I was okay. I was like, men are disgusting. You clearly just heard me fall, and thank God I didn't lose my AirPods. That would have been really bad. But then, you know, I had to walk back. It took me like 45 minutes to get back to the hotel. And then, yeah, I had to perform on basically a twisted ankle. Okay, girls, you're welcome. But yeah, Richmond was fine. It was fine. It wasn't great. I didn't love the hotel. You know what I love about the girls here? I met a bunch of tier 1 girls, and they were like, are you in a good hotel? Because they know that's all I talk about. And I was like, I'm not. I paid a lot of money to be in a shitty hotel. Because the marathon, because then everything was way more expensive. I did run into a tier 1 girl who was telling me that she wants more gay sex on the podcast. And she also was like, I also want to hear about Josh and Ariel's sex life.
Oh.
And I said,
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. And I said, I actually don't know if they are, they're open like me. We're not the same. You guys are secret sex.
Yeah,
workers.
I don't.
I'm fine talking about it. She's definitely not.
No, yeah, sorry. I personally don't want to do that.
No,
sorry,
I was just letting you know what the fans were requesting, and I wasn't. But I would never force you to talk about that, Ariel. I can kind of tell.
Yeah.
She's very reserved.
Sorry.
Of course.
About that stuff. She gets mad at me for saying stuff.
Really, like on stage?
No.
Well, yeah. You told me I couldn't do that one joke.
Oh, he wanted to make a clip about one of the sexual jokes, but it was like the 5th one. I was like, can we like cool it with like you posting clips my family can see about like sex jokes? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, what was he doing in the joke?
it wasn't even that bad, but it was just like the principle. I was like, okay, you have so many like sex jokes, you know?
I was talking about jacking off in a tank.
Okay.
in the military, and
You're
then
like, oh, bring your sister in here. Or
yeah, I
something.
said, I can't come unless I have backup. Get your sister in here.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, can you just like not post it?
And I didn't post it.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. And my
Setting
family,
boundaries.
I've asked them. I go, just don't even follow me on Instagram because I don't. That my parents will call me and be like, I really hope that shit you talk about online isn't like real. And I go, oh baby, it's real. I go, I have no shame about being like, but that is, I do think, and this isn't towards you guys, this is my own personal belief about like, I believe that's our job as comedians is to talk about the things that other people are uncomfortable with. Like, to me, I am not, there are a lot of things that I'm uncomfortable with that a lot of you girls probably aren't uncomfortable with. Like, I'm uncomfortable looking to a man's eyes and being like, I have feelings for you. To me, I would literally rather slit my wrist the long way. Okay, like all the way down. Like, that is so humiliating to admit to have feelings to somebody that I would rather die. I mean, posting a clip of talking about how some guy was deep throating me is like not an issue at all. Like if my mom saw that, I'd be like, yeah, well, I mean, like, what do you think I do on the weekends? Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Talking about sex, I'm like, this is a natural part of life, but most people would be humiliated to talk about sex in a public way the way that I do. But it doesn't bother me at all. I think it's like, I think sex is really funny, and I think it's really funny that we're all walking around like pretending to like be busy, but in the back of our minds, we're like, what if I like fucked the shit out of that person across the room?
Yeah, what if he ball gagged me?
Yeah. What if he ball gagged me?
I
Yeah.
think about that all the time. Walking by people, you just go, these people are into like fisting some of them. Like,
Literally, they're sick fucks.
yeah.
You like, that's what I think so funny is that you're like us, these like board executive guys are like in suits being like, actually, we need to get this merger. I don't even know what a merger is. We really need to get the merger done. But meanwhile, they're like tickling their balls while they jerk off. I go, shut up, you fucking freak. Like, you're no better than anybody else. You still come on your stomach.
I do think it's really refreshing how you talk about it just so casually. Like, it's not a
It
big deal.
is so
like, you're very
casual.
open. Like, I feel like I need to like not take it so seriously also. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, a
it's
big part of this
refreshing.
podcast is I do want women to feel as free as gay men, and I do think that is that's like why a lot of the girls are like, thank God you talk about sex this way, because like a lot of girls don't talk about it this way, and I'm
Yeah.
not a girl, obviously, I'm a man, but I do think I wish everybody could talk about sex this way, except when women do it, men are like, you're a slut, and you're like, Jesus Christ, everything with the straight men are so crazy.
Well, because we have like 2 sketches where I have to be where I'm like really like sexy and like provocative in it, and it makes me like so uncomfortable, but at the same time I'm trying to be like, it's not a big of a deal, I don't care, like it's just it's just
Acting.
it's acting, and it's just like a normal part of life. But yeah, the most recent one we did, the alien one, did you watch it?
The what?
The alien one?
No.
Where I'm like a hot alien. I have to be like, I can't watch it. I literally can't.
You were so good at
I've
it.
watched it once, and I'm like, he put it like, I didn't post it on my story or anything. I like,
Because of
I
the
can't,
sex stuff?
because I have to be all sexy. I'm like, I can't look at it.
And she's
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
She's
I don't.
very good actress,
I'm-
by the way. I don't know if you
Ariel
guys
is
have
a great actress.
Thank you. He like sent it in the group chat with my mom and my sister. I was like, unsend it. I was like, unsend it. And then he unsent it because I was like,
You
I
can
don't want them to watch
unsend in
it.
group chats
Yeah.
on iPhones?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Now you know. They'll see that you unsent
I
something.
think you get like 5-minute window or something. I think
Yeah.
it
After a
goes
certain
away.
point, you can't.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Snapchat.
But it's
Remember
better than
Snapchat?
I still have Snapchat.
You still have Snapchat.
Well, let me just verify. So that's something you guys probably don't understand is that like in gay world, like when you're using Grindr, guys are liars, and men will send you photos that are like 5 years old where they don't look like themselves anymore, and so then you get in your car and you drive to their place to go suck them off, and oh my God, what happened? I mean, like yeah. I go, you've tricked me. I've had guys send me dick pics, and you get there and you're like, you sent a different dick. Like this isn't your like the dick you sent isn't your dick, and so no. Now I probably have 5 friends on Snapchat. They're all men that I either have had sex with or I plan on having sex with, or like guys I jerk off with, and I'll only on Snapchat. There's a guy I've never even seen his face. We've been jerking off together every once in a while for like 3 years.
Like
You're
online.
just sending videos back and forth,
Sometimes we like Snapchat call each other.
and you jack off at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, are you just looking at when you're doing that? Are you just looking at dick and balls, or are you going?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see
a
your
lot
butt.
of verbal. It really depends on the guy. It's
Yeah.
the vibe, because I'm like a little bit of a switch. So it's like I can be very like I have 3 modes, which is like I can be like subservient cocksucker. Where I'm like, please, sir, let me suck your cock. So that's one version of me. I'm multifaceted. Yeah, I love calling guys sir. And then I can be like buddies just jerking off together, like some bro type shit. Or I can be super dominant and be like the one that being like, you stupid fucking cocksucker, you should suck my dick. So I have 3 different versions of myself. I'm multifaceted. I can play many roles. And it really depends on each guy. So I have those guys all kind of set.
This is, you know what, you describing that, it's like when you see your dad like trip and fall and you go, oh, I thought you were Superman. I don't love that you're submissive at all.
Oh my God.
I hate that you're submissive, Dylan.
What do you think I was doing when I was...
I thought you were like slapping your dick on their forehead.
That's more what I've been doing recently.
Okay, that's what I like. I like that more,
buddy,
for some reason.
What do you think I was... Buddy, what do you think I was doing when I was the owner and operator of the Suck Shack? Oh my God. I was like on my knees as they walk through the door, type shit. Okay, you've never even seen that kind of side of me. I love that shit. That can really get me going. But like that, it has to be like, it all depends on the guy. You know what I mean? Like there's one guy in here who's so fucking hot. I met him on Snap. I met him on like Field while I was in Fort Worth, and it didn't work out for us to like meet up when I was there. And so he's always like messaging me like, come to Dallas. And he is like, you know, gonna suck my dick. And so that's a great thing. But then this guy I was talking about that I've jerked off with for 3 times, that's really more bro type jerk off buds. He's straight. I love that when they identify as straight. I don't know what's wrong.
But they're obviously like not straight.
Yeah, but it's all the delusion. You know, it's delusion and role play. You know, to me, it's role play. To them, it's their hidden identity. But but yeah, I don't know what that is. When guys are saying that when they're like, I'm straight, I'm like, I don't know. That really does something for me. I can never date somebody like that. But
what is the maximum distance you've went to hook up with somebody?
That's such a good question. I lost my virginity to a guy that I had to drive 2 hours to hook up with.
Wow.
2 hours, not bad.
Well, what's the longest you went?
To Denver.
Yeah, when he was in Iowa.
Oh,
Ariel.
Oh, that's sweet. Wow, when you drove?
Yeah.
How long's that drive?
Like 12 hours.
And you had never met her before?
We were basically like pen pals.
Yeah, we were like
a couple of years.
Instagram messaging, FaceTiming.
He would FaceTime me when he was drunk.
Oh, and you would answer?
Super romantic. I'd be like, let me see your boobs.
No, that's not.
Yeah, and Ariel would be like, ooh. Ariel would be like, let me show you like my boob. You know what I love all the comments of girls being like, oh my God, I didn't realize how gorgeous Ariel was. Aww. They love you, Ariel.
Thank you. Hi.
Yeah, but no, the first guy I ever hooked up with, I met him off of a Tinder, and I drove 2 hours to go hook up with him. Oh my God, we had sex. What was his name? It's bad that you can't remember. I can't remember the name of the guy I lost my virginity.
It was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
You think virginity, you would remember.
Yeah, you would think virginity. I mean, but there's been hundreds since.
You think hundreds?
I think if we talked about anal sex, I've probably had sex with like and I don't think this is an important conversation, nor do I believe that counting your sexual partners is for prudes and losers. And I just don't believe in it. Or people who have only had sex, like people like, I know my number. It's like, well, yeah, you've hooked up with 7 people. Of course, you know your number. Do you guys count blowjobs as like body count?
No.
I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not.
Okay, so then I've probably had sex with like 25 people.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 30.
So you're like
40.
You're
maybe 58.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it could be 50. No, it's probably like 30, 40.
Why don't you do it as much as just like sucking dick or like jerking off?
Ariel said, and why are you doing it as much as sucking dick and cock? Ariel, why aren't you fucking them as much as you would be sucking their cock?
When it comes to fellatio.
Well, I think the problem, Ariel's so embarrassed. And now Ariel goes, and now why are you sucking their cock more than fucking them in the ass? That's what Ariel just had with her long nails on. So you're sucking their fat cock. Yeah. Question for the room. Okay, because here's why.
When you say sucking cock.
Well, no, yeah. So okay, and I think this is like a huge misconception that like gay guys are having like so much more anal sex, and I'm sure I know there are gay guys who are having way more anal sex than me, but like I think with the way that Grindr works, number one, call me a lady, but I can't just fuck anybody. I like really have to feel a connection, or like now that I'm older, especially, I'm like I don't want to like. It's so much work to have anal sex. Not really for me, but like they have to like clean themselves. They have to like douche and do all this stuff. And it's like such a process. And then you have to like go slowly in and whatever. It's like, it's not like, I think straight people have like the best type of situation for sex because it's like, oh my God, okay, like she's wet, you stick it in, you guys are fucking. Whatever. And I know you girls need like more foreplay than that. But like, listen, like we all know. Y'all aren't even getting it, okay? You guys are letting guys stick it in without even getting your foreplay and then complaining afterwards. I don't want to hear it, okay? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. So I think it's a little bit easier for straight people just to be like banging, of course. But then, you know, the ass is so much work. And then it's a whole thing. And to be completely honest, I have a hard time coming when it's in someone's ass.
Oh.
Because I always wear condoms. And two things are going on. One, gay guys hate when you wear condoms. They're like, you have to wear condoms. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like I don't know you at all. I don't even know your name. Of course I have to wear a condom. And so then I have a condom on and the ass is like, let me just tell you something. I think there's a reason that vaginas are like God's hole, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in and then you go like, oh, It's just like whatever. Like I just think it's not like the best hole if we're talking about holes.
I think it actually is probably the worst.
I wouldn't say it's the worst, Josh.
It's worse than a butt hole.
I mean, really, I would say
mouth?
the mouth isn't a better hole. I would not say the mouth is a better hole. I think because that's dependent on skill. It's dependent on skill. Like, because you can have the best head in the entire world. It's not like, oh wow, I love getting this girl to suck my cock because she has an incredible throw. It's like, no, she's good at giving head. Those are two different things. You know what I mean? Like nobody's ass is like technically like, oh, I love the way he uses his asshole to fuck me. Like that's not the same thing. You know? So I guess you're right. I guess actually I just talked myself into saying that the asshole is the worst hole. I don't know why girls have anal sex. No disrespect if you're one of those girls that always get like used in both holes or whatever. I just think like and that's beautiful. If you're a girl who loves getting anal sex, like, ugh, my gosh, what a special soldier you are. but for me, I just think if I had a pussy, I'd be like, just use my pussy, just because it's like you.
Keep saying the word use.
Because if I was a girl, I'd be like, use it up. Okay, what would you use other than use?
Well, I don't know. I
Take my pussy.
I would just be like, fuck.
Okay, fuck my pussy.
There's
Whatever.
not
Okay.
like that.
Okay, I guess. But to me, I go, if I was a girl and I had a pussy, I wouldn't let guys fuck me in the ass. I just think it's like, why? You have literally the perfect hole for it. It's like literally this is made for your penis. It's not made. I shouldn't. Okay. Women are not made for men, but it fits perfectly.
I think it's the other. I think the other part of it. So it's just like taboo. That's why people like it. It's
Ugh,
like,
God,
oh, you
no.
shouldn't be doing that.
I understand why guys want shit in their ass because they have like basically men's assholes are basically like women's vaginas. It's like their clit is in there. It is. And then our penises are like their nipples. So sensitive.
Really? I guess I never thought about it.
I
like
know
that.
that's why all men need to be getting fucked in the ass or at least having something put in there. And when they don't want to do that, I kind of go like, stop being such a child. I know that you guys can't do that because Josh has that fat ass and it would be too feminine, and then Ariel's got those long nails, it would hurt him. So you guys can't. You guys, it would really. I would not trust.
off.
Yeah, it would break off. Yeah, so I don't see that for you guys, and I know. But that's just how I feel. But yeah, so I think to answer the original question, I think it's easier to have like quick fun sex to just like jerk off and suck each other because then you can like meet in like random bathrooms or I'm driving home from work and he lives in this neighborhood. You know, it's more the spontaneity of like you guys could have sex like straight people. When I say you guys, I think when you're gay, you're kind of a gay guy. You're kind of like, oh God, do I really want to go fuck them in the ass? I also have a little bit of thing with shit. I don't really like shit. And and I think that's when you're fucking someone in the ass, like you're playing with fire, and sometimes you're gonna get burned, and that's just how it is, and that's fine for someone I love or feel insanely attracted to. but that's not every guy I hook up with.
That makes sense.
Like I was in Richmond this weekend and I let some guy come over who was claiming to be straight and in an open relationship with a woman, and he came over and he just jerked me off and sucked my dick. And that felt great because it was lots of compliments, you know, because he was like, I've never actually, and I usually don't do this because he was like, oh yeah, we were in an open relationship. And then he was like, I've actually never sucked a dick before. And normally I go, well, I'm not trying to be the first guy you suck off, you know, but he was already there. So I was like, go at it.
How was it?
Oh, so teethy. I was like, buddy, what are you doing? Do you like that? Can you not feel your tooth on that? I had to be like, hey, you do like, stop looking embarrassed. Like he was like, oh, am I doing it right? It's like, suck it like your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
I can't tell. Am I coming off so awful in this episode?
No, this is great.
No.
This is very funny.
Yeah.
And interesting. It's an inside.
Well, so I wanted to do a new thing on the podcast because the girl was like, more gay sex, more gay sex, more gay sex. And I do think that we need to be doing a little bit more gay sex. And I thought this would be the part of the podcast that we would call the dark room, which is which is the gay sex part of the podcast. And I had a couple of things that I wanted to bring in because I went to this subreddit called Gay Sex Confessions, and I thought this would be great. We'll do a gay sex confession and I did my gay sex confessions, and there's a bunch of military stuff in there that I love, but this one I thought was something just for you girls to think about. And so this one's called only 6:15 in the morning, and I've got a load in my tummy as I sit waiting for my deer blind.
For what? Sits waiting for what?
He's hunting, so I don't know what a deer blind. What is a deer blind?
It's like you set it up to like camouflage yourself, and there's a little window.
Yeah, so
you
he's
walk in front and you shoot him.
So this guy's in the woods. He's waiting for a deer to come.
Guys, don't hunt.
Yeah, no, I know, don't hunt, but this guy is hunting and he also has a load in his belly. And so let's read what he had to say. And so he said, up early on the way to the hunt, Sniffies shows some. I don't use Sniffies, just so everybody knows. Sniffies is basically like Grinder for like, but on crack. It's like it's like, I'm scared to use it.
Yeah,
So it's like Field meets Grinder.
No, it is like a map where people have pictures and like it tells you exactly where they are, and you can. It's very. I've never used it. I've looked at it, but it's very scary. It's.
How is that different than Grinder?
Grinder is like will be like, they are 2,800 feet away. You don't know in what direction.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like it pinpoints you like Snapchat maps. Like
That shouldn't be legal. I feel like that's weird.
Well, no, it's like built for that. You have to sign in. You know, it doesn't just like it's not like everybody who goes to the website's immediately there.
No, I know, but like, what if you're like a crazy person and you're using?
No, they're on Sniffies looking for sex.
Yeah.
I know it seems scary. So
Scary.
Yeah, no, I know it's because you're a girl. Okay, so this one says, up early on my way to the hunt, Sniffy shows someone hunting public property not too far from my spot, and it's on the way. We message, exchange a few pics, and he's 44, married with a nice cock. I tell him I've got to be quick, so we set up in his pickup. I pull off the road slightly to see an F-350 backed into a pit and dark. I'm in my hunter's gear and walk into the truck. Open the door and his seats leaned back and his cock is out. I hopped up and immediately began sucking. He's soft but gets hard instantly. Haven't seen his face. It's pitch black and all I can taste is his pre-cum. His hand grabs the back of my head, holds firm, and I can feel him building up. Within 3 minutes of me in the truck, he's pumping cum down my throat, moaning. I swallow and head back to my car. Not even sunlight yet, and I'm blind happy with a load in my belly. Well, girls, hope your husband isn't hunting. Okay, that's it. You girls think your husband going out there shooting deer. He's sucking guys off in pickup trucks and then going home to you, kissing you goodnight. Men are disgusting, aren't they? Isn't that insane?
Josh's tummy hurts. Look at his face.
I know, your face is beet red. Pumping loads down my throat. Pumping loads down my throat. It's a lot.
My dad hunts every year.
Oh, my dad does too. That's great. So that was my gay sex for the
Did you like that one?
I did. I thought it was fun. I did. But I also thought this is like actually we have a tier 2 gay guy who wrote in, so I thought this would be a perfect segue to kind of start. I want to start mixing in the emails a little bit more, so we're not just doing them at the end, so we can jump into an email and then talk about a topic afterwards and do another email. You know what I mean? Something to kind of break things up a little bit. Okay, so this one was called "Have I Whored Out My College Town?" Okay, loving this. This is a gay guy. Hey, Dylan, Ariel, and Josh. Tier 2 gay Lino here. I'm seeking some advice as to how I can navigate life in a mid-sized city currently with my rampant grinded usage. Sweetheart, get in line. Okay, Austin has become small quickly when it comes to Grindr. I know everybody. I look on there, I go, ugh, block, 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 block. Let's hit up this guy. Let's see. It's crazy. It's like when you live in a small city and you use Grindr, eventually, I've been here for 4 years. I know all of their pictures. I go, I hate that guy. I hate his cock. I hate his body. Whatever it is. We've hooked up. It was bad. Block. You know what I mean? Like it's nuts. For some background, I'm 18. Okay. It's so interesting when the youngins are listening to the podcast. I didn't realize this. You little whore out 18. I really hope this doesn't mean that you've been like using Grindr under 18 because that's really bad. Whenever guys in Grindr are like messaging me and it says like 18 or 19, I'm like, yeah, freaking right. Block. Like, there's no way I won't talk to anybody on Grindr who's not at least 25. And 25, even then, I'm like, you're pushing it, pal. Okay.
Yeah, what do you even talk about? If you're like 19, it's like, what am I going to fucking...
Well, on Grindr, you're not really asking them what they think about, you know? But even then, I'm just like, I don't want to have sex with an 18-year-old. To me, I just feel like, it's wrong. I'll wait until I'm 45 and then do it.
Until I have a yacht.
Yeah. I'll wait till it's really problematic and then be like, isn't that so scary about being a gay guy?
I'll wait till I can give him a bracelet or something.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, that's what's so scary about being a gay guy. Because right now I'm like, yeah, I'm 31 and I want to have sex with like older men and guys my own age. But like, what if I become 50 and I'm like, you know what I really want is some 19-year-old boy pussy. I don't think that will ever be me because even when I was 19, I wasn't attracted to 19-year-olds. But I really hope if there's anyone underage listening to this podcast, which I actually suspect there might be, don't be using Grindr. You're going to get yourself and these other guys in trouble. There's no reason to do that. Okay, you know, it would be nice that when I take sips of things, you guys chat. Just like, it's just dead air, but they're from the Ariel and Josh in the corner. Okay. For some background, I'm 18 from the Midwest, Minnesota specifically. Oh, yeah. And I just recently... Oh, what?
He's got to be in Minneapolis.
Oh, for sure. Just getting used up in Minneapolis. That's what this should have been called. Used up in the Minneapolis.
Sleepless in Seattle. Used in Minneapolis.
I actually love that. Minneapolis is so cool. That's actually where me and Colton got into a huge fight. Okay. I just recently moved abroad to the Netherlands for university and the University of Groningen. Back in August. I'm sure I said that wrong, but you guys know I didn't go to college. I'm loving it here. However, I found that even in the city of 250,000 people and a university of over 60K students, it's still possible to run into several of your past Grindr hookups. Past talking stages and everything in between on the daily. I'm wondering how you've handled these awkward interactions, managed staying afloat in a sea of men that won't respond to your messages anymore. Ooh, scored the pool of available gays near you beyond the Grindr menu. Not too important to the overall question, but here's some experience so far. For context, pics below. Okay. So he's like, that's a lot to be running into people every single day that you've hooked up with. By the way, this is what I do every time I've run into somebody. It depends on like what the vibe was and who we are. A lot of the times it's a non-acknowledgement, or if it's somebody who's like cool, you're just kind of like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Like, it just treat them like whatever. And then you keep moving. But let's see what he has to say. Okay, guy number 1 woke up unable to sleep at 5:30 and was on a bus to this ripped man apartments by 7. I love an early morning Grindr hookup. He was doing some off-brand cocaine-like drug. Okay, sweetheart, you're 18. You need to be like not being. Don't be doing. That's crazy. You're meeting up with drug addicts at 7 a.m. to have sex. I mean, you have problems. I think it was 4-MMC. I don't know what that is. I did a bit by proxy. What does that mean? It's not in the air. You didn't do it by proxy. You snorted it into your nose to meet some ripped fucking meth head, okay? Jesus, you're scaring me.
By proxy, he snorted off his dick.
Yeah. By proxy.
It was by
It's like,
proxy.
oh, was it in his cum? You fucking faggot. Okay. I love you. Okay. I did it by proxy, and when he put it in his gums, I hate when guys start rubbing drugs in their gums. It makes me like nothing that makes me less hard. And it got all over my mouth when we'd make out. I guess that is by proxy. Okay, sorry for attacking your girl. Some fun experience, but he just hits me up occasionally since and never follows through. I'm telling myself it's because I'm fat, so I can't lock into getting abs. Okay, well, I mean, he hits you up, so maybe it's not. Guy number 2. Went on a total of 3 dates with this guy after initially hooking up with him. He's super sweet, made an effort to make plans, and introduced me to all of his friends. Unfortunately, it seems as though he lost interest after I got blackout drunk at night, and we were both at and followed him around the whole night. Oh, that's tough. I really hate when we gotta leech. I don't like that one. But I hear you, but you were blackout drunk. But yeah, also, you probably shouldn't be drinking so much. You're 18. Definitely my fault, but seeing him and his friends every day on my way and leaving class is always an awkward experience because I feel the glaring side eye from them every time. Fuck them. Who cares? It's like, whatever. You got drunk and you humiliated yourself. If I give a fuck what every single person who'd seen me drunk thought of me, I'd never leave the house, okay? So it doesn't matter. Just move on. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Don't even look at them. Walk right past them with your head held high and be like, yeah, whatever. I followed your friend around when I was drunk. Fuck them. It is so embarrassing, though. But I totally get it. I've totally been there. One time I was blackout drunk and this guy was like, I was like 18. I was like, you're so hot. He was like, I'm asexual. I was like, that's so hot. He's like, okay, Dylan, he's not into you. Okay.
Asexual is when they're attracted to personalities or not attracted to anything.
Not attracted to anything, but I'm sure he was just saying that because he didn't like me. Yeah.
What's pansexual?
Pansexual is when you like trans people.
What is the one where you like personalities?
I don't know. I've never met somebody like that.
Oh, like
That one's fake. That's what people say who are like think they're good people to be like, I'm actually attracted to personalities first. Fuck off. Okay. Not part of the original question, but do you think I can revive this one? No, it's really a bad look when you get drunk and you follow someone around at a party every single night. Just move on. Even though he's sweet, it doesn't matter. You're 18, but I hear what you're saying, but like just find somebody else. Any experience reviving an old link? No, I mean like not really. I've like been very lucky and unlucky. Like I don't hook up with. I like very rarely have like guys that I hook up with for like years. You know, I'm also always single and I take comedy way more seriously than like relationships ever. And that's the downfall of my own personal issues. But I don't think you can revive this one. For context, the last text message we exchanged was me asking which club he ended up at the time. I was blacked out of my mind going crazy about him. Okay, yeah, no, you should block him on everything and pretend like he's dead. Guy number 3. I went on a date with this guy from my building. I hate that. I don't believe in dating your neighbors. I think you should, because then everything around you is ruined. Because then you have to see them in the building and the coffee shop and everywhere you go, you're going to constantly run into them. I think the only time I ever thought it was okay to hook up with your neighbor is when my neighbor lived above me when I was living in West Campus, and he was the hottest man I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't understand what was going on between us. We would chat on Grindr sometimes, and I like went to his house one time and like smoked weed with him. I like wasn't even smoking weed. And he was like, and I also went to like his like dance performance once. He's gorgeous dancer, but I like could never, I don't think he was actually into me, but he did like me. I don't know. You know, when those situations happen, I remember when he opened the door though, I was like, this is the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my entire life. And then we kind of went on a date after his performance, and he was like, so you don't drink at all? And I was like, no, I haven't drank for like 2 years. And he was like, you should have a drink. And I was like, oh God, the hot people are always crazy. Okay, guy number 3. Went on a date with a guy from my building, and we had a night of great convo, drinks around the town, and ketamine as a nightcap. Okay. We did ketamine and hooked up together from 4 to 5 times total before he abruptly stopped responding to my messages a few weeks ago, which is totally fine. I'm just annoyed because now I have no consistent dick or ketamine access. I try to be amicable, but now we don't even reciprocate at a friendly wave. Here's the thing, though, and you have to remember this about men. unless they love you, they're going to get sick of fucking you. And I hate to say that. That's just how men operate. If they're not in love with you, and even when they are in love with you, they get sick of fucking you. Like, so many guys have a thing where they want new, or they want a new person. And after you fucked them a couple of times, they're like, I get that too, though. Because sometimes I'm on Grindr, and guys who I've had sex with in the past will hit me up. And if it wasn't like the hottest experience ever, or I didn't feel like super connected to them, I'm like, no, I'd rather play the game and like, let's gamble a little bit and see if I can get somebody new instead of somebody I know I can get but didn't have the best time in the entire world. You know what I mean? Eventually, after like 5 times of fucking somebody, you know how it's gonna go, and you're kind of like, I don't know if I'm in the mood for that. I'm not know if I'm in the mood for the way they kiss or the way they do this or that, or you know what I mean? So maybe it just wasn't a good match, and you guys had a good, nice 5 times, and also you need to stop doing ketamine. I know you're 18 years old and living in like a different country, but like, let's chill out because you're scaring me. I get nervous with the gay boys because they're like doing drugs and fucking all night. I'm like, oh my God.
You gotta hydrate.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna get sick. These are just this is just a few of many. Also worth mentioning that I visited back in May. I covered 9 guys then. What does covered 9 guys mean? 3 in one day, not to brag, which consistency of my biology TA. Several fellow students and a few PhD students who I interact with in my future courses, but it seems as though I've collected a laundry list of men to avoid bumping into when I'm out and about, and depleted the pool of eligible bachelors to go on dates and hookups with, and unsure what to do now. I mean, I hear you. Grindr and that kind of stuff, where like you're gonna find different guys on different apps, and maybe like going out into the world and meeting guys at like gay events or like things that are like for gay people. You'll meet guys who you've never met before, because there are certain guys who just like don't use Grindr, and those are like the kind of the best guys to meet. Guys who aren't on Grindr all the time, because you're like, oh my God, I've never even seen them on Grindr. Like, oh, they don't really use Grindr. And those are the guys you're gonna like have better sexual situations with, because they don't need an app like that to kind of fulfill it. But also you need to kind of take responsibility for the fact that you're like fucking 6 guys in 1 week at your college university. It's like, yeah, you're gonna fucking run into them. You're going to run into them. So just like hold your head up high, wave or don't wave, but you stop looking at these guys to give you validation that you are like worthy of attention when you see them out in public, when you just met them to have sex with them. That's just not how they're going to interact with you. And I know that you're 18 and a little bit younger, but you're looking at them to like validate you of like being like worthy of love, attention, or sex. And you already are all of those things, so you don't need them to wave and smile at you. It would be nice for sure, but also when you interact with people in this like Grindr and these types of apps are very like dark side of the experience, so it's like this isn't like straight people like meeting for a coffee date and like talking for a half hour and then having sex and then maybe seeing each other again. No, you're like meeting a random stranger on the internet who sent you a picture of their face and their cock, and you went over to their apartment to have sex with them, and then you left. I don't think it warrants a hi, how are you, when you see them in public at the coffee shop, especially because you don't know what their life is like. It would be nice, but I don't think you should expect it. And I think you should, if you want those types of interactions, you have to change the way you're interacting with other people. I think it sucks too. It'd be nice. I mean, if I see a guy, sometimes also they don't know if you want to say hi, So sometimes I see guys out that I've had sex with and I'm like, if they wave at me, I'll wave back. But like, I'm not going to be like, hey, how are you? It just doesn't work that way. All right. Sending so much love to all of you. Feeling Girlie truly makes me feel, oh my God. Okay. Feeling Girlie truly makes my day every Thursday. I've been a fan since the beginning. Kind regards, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. He says you can keep my name in. P.S. Shout out to my best friend, Carmia, who introduced me to the pod and encouraged me to email. Okay, I love that. Last pick is her. Okay, guy number 1, guy number 2. Oh, wow, though. I actually take back everything that I said. Okay, number 1. He made a comment about being fat. He must have been joking. Okay, he's, for an 18-year-old, gorgeous, ripped body, and these guys he's having sex with are so hot.
Nice.
Oh my God, this first guy. Oh, this was the coked out guy. Yeah. Look at this. These are the guys he's talking about.
Wow.
That's
Wolverine.
That's crazy. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I take back everything that I said to you. You're hot in a way. Just act crazy. Doesn't matter. I take it back. You're hot as shit. Look at him. Look at this little king.
Oh, he's like an actor. He looks like an actor.
Let me tell you something. Okay, the guy who's not waving at you, flip him off next time you walk by him. Okay, I take this all back. I'm sorry. Let me give you new advice because that was kind of a jumbled email, and you made a comment about being like fat in the beginning, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe he's like feeling like unworthy of self-love. Wake up, bitch. Okay, your arms are crazy. You're crazy hot if you look like this at 18, you're gonna be even hotter at 28. Okay, and so I'm gonna tell you this right now. Who cares if you're embarrassing yourself? You're a slut, and that's just what it is. Okay, you're a dirty little gay slut who's hot and enjoying his time. I take it. I don't take back the that you look for men for validation of being self-worthy and love. Just say hi to these guys. It doesn't matter. You see them be the crazy hot guy. Okay, just go, hey, how are ya? It doesn't matter. You are acting like, oh my God, what should I do? You're like a hot bitch. What are you talking about? What should you do? Do whatever the fuck you want. People let people like you do whatever they want. So it doesn't matter. Who cares? You got blackout drunk. You have huge arms. Okay, you're acting like, oh my God, poor little me. Fuck you. You're hot as shit, and you're fucking all these hot guys. Oh God, what do I do? Say hi to them. Wake up. Say hi to them. If I looked like you, I'd be walking up to guys with wives being like, remember when we fucked? Like, okay, wake up, bitch. Okay, that's crazy.
You should also chew gum.
Also, your friend is gorgeous.
Being like a hot guy chewing gum is like, I'd be like,
hot guy chewing gum is so real. Okay, I can't believe you're like, now him and all his friends look at me weird. Yeah, they're staring because they're like, oh, there's that hot guy that followed you around for a while. Oh my gosh. Oh, you do have an eyebrow piercing, which I don't love. But okay, but that's your own choice. I'm sorry.
Those are cute.
Is it like Jacob Elordi and
Those are in right now.
It's like this. I don't care what's in.
I actually don't like those either.
I don't like them either, but and I'm gonna be honest, I hate when hot people pierce up their face. I really do.
Even a nose ring?
No, nose rings
Those
are
are
cute.
cute.
No, this one. I don't like the septum.
I don't like the septums too, but we're not like the podcast that's like, I don't like septum piercing, you know.
That's
but
true.
Wow, tier 2 fucking faggot calling in. Sorry, I had to say it. I was like, that's such a crazy email. Okay, no, thanks for listening. But please be careful because you are very good looking, but you got to be chilling with the drugs and make sure that you're testing these drugs before you're using them. I doubt you're testing the fucking off-brand cocaine that ripped guy was giving you at 7 a.m., but you really should be because things are dangerous and you never know what's going to happen.
I wouldn't test anything that fucking hot guy gave me, dude. His body speaks for itself.
No, those guys are on meth.
That's meth body, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, he looked like fucking Hugh Jackman. Like, just fucking caught up. Also, get tested for STDs. Every 3-4 months.
Gay guys are already doing that. We didn't have to tell him that. He knows.
Gay guys get that?
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months. That's good.
Yeah, he knows that. He knows. I don't have to tell my girlie that. Okay?
It's free. It's free. There's free.
No, gay guys know it's free. You're acting as if gay guys don't know.
I'm telling the ladies as well.
Well, girls, you really should be getting tested more often because a lot of your boyfriends are cheating on you, and then you're like, oh my, and then there's not a lot of symptoms for women when it comes to STDs, so then they just have them for years, and it really fucks with their bodies.
Yeah, it's really bad for your reproductive organs.
Even if you're in a relationship for a long time, if you have any suspicion, go get tested. Because men are so stupid. They'll like fucking at someone else without condoms on. They go, you're literally in a relationship. If you're going to cheat, at least do it safely. Crazy. It's so crazy to me. I just can't believe that guys would cheat. Guys are so bad at cheating though. Guys will like literally like not even change the name in their, or they'll be like, it's Nick too, and you're like, it's Jennifer. What are you talking about?
Domino's Pizza's calling you.
Yeah. You're like, that's so stupid. Okay, we did get an update from the girl who turns out I'm dating a sex offender. Oops. Oh. And so I feel like we should read this.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for writing back in. We appreciate it. Thank you for the deep roast. It was hard to hear, but I needed it. Thank you for validating some of my feelings, and acknowledging the nuances and ambiguity. How do you say that word? Ambiguity.
This is insane. I'm not even gonna say it.
Say it, please.
Ambiguity.
Okay. Ambiguity
Both of you.
Ambiguity of the situation.
I feel like
Barking at
I don't
itself in the
even.
mirror.
Yeah.
What does that word mean? Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so while also waking my ass up to reality, I just finished watching the episode, so haven't seen or spoken to him since, and want to sit down with y'all's input and suggestion for a while before I act. We have a date tomorrow. Do I even go? But to satisfy curiosity, here are a few more details as requested. Will otherwise send updated. Okay.
Where's the date, Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Sorry. Okay, that was crazy, Josh. That was good, though. That was good. Okay. We'll obviously send another update if continue with him, though y'all have me thinking I should just never talk to him again. Well, I don't think you should never talk to him again. I think that you have to have a conversation with him. Okay. One, I didn't Google him because I was getting weird vibes. I just Google every man I've ever been on a date with. Is that unhinged? I feel like we all do this, but maybe I'm nuts. I never Google guys. It's just not who I am, but I'm also a 6'5" man, so I never really care. And just for the record, it took some digging to find the articles about the charges. He, not surprisingly, goes by a different first name now. That's bad. Last name the same, and I was only able to find them because I knew of the name of the small town where he went to college. Women are working for the FBI, as they should be. When I found the articles, I hoped maybe it was his brother or something, but no, it's him. My point there is just that if friends would Google him, it's unlikely that they would find the articles. I hear what you're saying, but things like this always come out, but I do hear you. Still, I appreciate your point about needing to be able to talk to my friends about this and the reality check about how it would also affect me if we were to get serious. We do have some mutual friends, however, and as far as I know, they either do not know or do know and have accepted it. Should probably ask them, but I don't want to ruin their friendships. I get that. As for the changes, there aren't a ton of charges. There aren't a ton of details about how long it went on or how he was caught, but as far as I can tell, underage people were not involved. I'm so sorry to not link the articles. I just don't want to out this man and embarrass myself further by being linked to him. No, I hear you. I don't think you have to send the articles. But there are some snippets from the articles. The charges stem from 2 adult clients. He was accused of covertly filming 2 women while they were undressed or partially dressed. The charges include secretly observing someone without clothing, 2 counts connected to the use of a computer committing those acts. He entered a no contest plea to a 4th-degree sexual misconduct charge and admitted guilt to a computer-related offense involving taking images of a person who was not clothed. Admittingly, it's not great. I also needed to hear your point about sexual crimes being part of somebody's core personality and that there's not something that just goes away easily and he can still be a fucking creep. Okay. As for him not telling me, if I try and put myself in his shoes, I think I would also wait a while before disclosing this. Surely a first date is too soon, and I could understand wanting someone to get to know you a bit before telling them your deepest, darkest secret and having only that to judge you on. I actually do agree with that. I think a first date, it's like, how are you going to get past a first date if ever? And what kind of person on the first date is like, I don't care. You know, I guess even in his mind, you're like, you should care. If he actually has changed as a person, it's like, yeah, I mean, like you should care. You know what I mean? So I get not telling someone to. Bravo to Josh for the love bombing call. I can't believe that didn't even cross my mind. And now I can't stop thinking that maybe this is what's going on. And also you calling me out for feeling old. Maybe I was just scared of dying alone and settling for a diddler. Well, if he wasn't a diddler, you know, I hear you. It's like, I don't want to over say what he did. And I also don't want to under it. You know what I mean? But the love bombing comment was real. For the record, we have not had sex, which in my mind gave him serious bonus points. I'm so used to men expecting sex in the first or second date, and I really like that he did not seem at all fazed when I told him I did not want to have sex until we got to know each other better. Although now I'm wondering if this is his bar for when he would tell someone like they only need to know if we were going to be that intimate. We've been on 5 dates, 2 of them all day hangs. Not just 2-hour dinners and have another planned tomorrow. Maybe I can cancel. I'm so torn. I fully expect this new roast here, but my low standards would be fair. I don't think it's, I mean, should you cancel? I think you've been on 5 dates with this guy. I mean, like, I think you'll have to, what are you going to say? You're not feeling it anymore? Like, you're going to have a conversation with him. I don't think ghosting him is the right opportunity. I think, like, you clearly like this guy. I think everything we said in the first one is valid. I think also you kind of have to have a conversation with him. Right?
Yeah.
Josh doesn't feel the same way.
Well, so he was secretly filming people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's too weird that I would just I would stop seeing him. But
yeah, no,
but
I
if you
agree.
wanna
I don't
talk to
think,
him,
but like, I know, but I'm like,
just see how he feels about, or see what he has
Didn't
to
she
say
say it was
about
12
it.
years ago too?
Did she?
I think
Maybe,
so.
yeah.
Not that that makes it any better, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Sorry to be long-winded. I so appreciate y'all taking the time to read and respond to my conundrum. It was incredibly helpful. We'll send another update if wanted. Yeah, send an update after you talk to him.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say what you think, Josh.
I don't know. I just think I just wouldn't. But I don't want to ruin somebody's shot at a healthy relate. Maybe, I don't know. I would hate to be like, don't, and then it was healthy and he's over it. But then at the other end, I would hate to say, yeah, and then it's like it shows its head.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the other thing is, like, you can't control anything. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he has changed, maybe he hasn't changed. You literally, the only way you can find out is by, like, pursuing a relationship with him, and you have to ask yourself if the risk is worth it. To me, and I think everyone in this room, the risk would not be worth it.
Yeah, get a vibrator.
Get a vibrator, sweetie. Get rid of this predator and get a vibrator. Okay?
No, I don't know. I think that specifically that type of crime to me is just such a. It'd be one thing if it's like he was a burglar, he got convicted of like robbery. I would be like, okay, he has theft charges. That's
Yeah,
at least he's like a bad boy. Maybe he's got tattoos, but like a
yeah, but it's not like he like accidentally left his camera open on his laptop.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, he like set up a hidden
yes, he
camera
did like
in
a whole
room.
thing.
Yeah, like he like bought a camera from Amazon.
He had like a
and,
teddy bear with a
yeah,
camera. And it's like,
yeah, he got a nanny cam and set it up to record these women. And
you are
also-
being recorded.
That's how he got.
What was that?
That's how he got caught.
He was bad at it. He's got a ring cam.
He's like, fuck.
He's like, God, these fucking.
No, I think everything. I think you should have a conversation with him. But,
Totally.
But I don't know if that's because you do seem really torn. But you guys also have mutual friends, which is so. Yeah, it's hard. I think changing the name.
It's so much.
That to me is a little. But also, it's like. If you had like done something really bad and then you like 12 years ago and then you really did all of the work and you're like a different person, you're being honest about whatever, and then also you're being followed around your entire life. But at the same time, it's like, do you deserve to get followed, this thing to follow you for the rest of your life? You know what I mean? Like, has he made peace with the victims? Like, I don't know any of these questions, so I can't answer any of them. All I know is that like, the water's boiling and you're slowly being put in there like a lobster still alive.
About to turn red.
I
don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know the advice to give because my advice would be don't. But then I don't want to have her be unhappy.
Well, she's not gonna be unhappy. She's really pretty and she's like in her 30s. She'll be like, fine.
Just go
Like,
fucking
just
go fuck the
somebody
football
else.
coach.
Yeah, go fuck somebody else.
Go find like a teacher. I feel like there's a lot of single male teachers.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't make enough money to have a
Honestly, no,
wife.
I actually, not to be controversial, I just think if I was a girl, I would not date a male teacher, because they always want to like fuck the students.
Yeah,
it's just weird. I just think it's like weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Not all of them. I think like a really old teacher, you're like, oh, that's fine. Like a 28-year-old, 30-year-old guy just like hanging around 16-year-old girls all the time. I'm like, ugh. Maybe that he should be at like an all-boys school.
Yeah, I went to school to be.
I just don't trust grown men to be alone with underage girls. Call me crazy. I don't care if he's trying to teach them history or what, but I'm not on board. God, I guess that's just me though. I guess that's just me. Maybe not to be like a misogynist, but I'm like, yeah, maybe most teachers should be women. But then even then they fuck the students. I do a whole joke about that now. It's so great. What do we got time-wise?
57, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So I would say, ditch, as we said, ditch the predator and get a vibrator.
Yeah, you can get one of those cool wand ones. They have like cool ones now.
Oh my God, did anything make you feel girly this week, Ariel?
I don't know. I have been feeling kind of girly lately. Like, I don't know, just the way I've been wearing my makeup and like the way I've been dressing. Thank you. And like my hair's
And you're
not really
engaged.
long.
That must feel really girly.
Yeah, like the ring. Yeah, so I have been feeling kind of
Get your
girly
nails
lately.
done tomorrow?
Yeah, get my nails done tomorrow.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
are you going to do?
I always do a solid color because anything else is more expensive. You know, it's the cheapest thing
Ariel?
you can get.
Ariel's a licensed nail tech.
Yeah.
Oh, I always forget that about you.
I know. Yeah, because I don't do it.
You've never done that.
I've never. Well, I went to school for it in Florida, and then I was like, I don't think I actually like this, but I still like finished and like I got the license, and then I just did my own nails and like my friends and family.
She's really
And then
Why don't you just why don't you don't want to do it?
you have to, the license is like state to state, so I have to
Yeah.
take another test here, and I'm not good at tests.
I hear you. I would actually, by the way, I would leave a career if I moved state lines as well. Like, there's just no
Exactly.
way that I would make it. Okay, I love that. Maybe you can
What
do my
about you?
nails.
Oh yeah, I could. I can give you a little manicure,
Yeah, I would love a manicure.
clear coat or something.
You guys
or,
like walk in and Ariel's doing my hands and toes. I'm like, not like that, bitch.
Throw coffee in there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, that's the other thing I did want to do. I thought would maybe be funny for like Instagram content if I like made a I think I told you like a fake reality show where I act like a monster. Like I'm still playing me, but I'm like behind the scenes of the videos and I'm just like a complete monster to everybody. I think that's really funny. What's making me feel girly this week, nobody asked, is
I did.
Why don't we ask again?
What's making you feel girly?
Thanks for asking. I went to hot yoga last night.
Oh,
Yeah, and I've never been to hot yoga before.
And at night.
And at night, it was like 6 o'clock. It was actually real. It was,
just did 2 SpongeBob's back to back.
Yeah. Were you a SpongeBob person?
no.
Really?
I mean, I watched it as a kid, but I haven't watched it in probably.
SpongeBob fan.
You don't like SpongeBob like that?
I did when I was younger, like, but I haven't watched it since like I was like 13.
Interesting.
All right, let's set up the clip though. What's making you feel girly this week?
What's making me feel girly is, I mean, yeah, hot yoga, and I've never seen more hot guys in my entire life than at hot yoga, and like really pretty girls as well. Also, it was so hard.
I'm
Have
sure.
you ever done hot yoga?
I've never done regular yoga.
I was slipping on my mat. That I've never done yoga.
Was that fun?
You seem like somebody who would be good at yoga, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate exercise. So
Really?
Yeah.
You're lucky you're so pretty and you don't have to. There were guys at hot yoga that I was literally like, I don't know if I want to have sex with them or I want to look like them. That's the really confusing part about being gay. You don't know because sometimes you see guys and you go, oh my God, look at your body. And at one point you're like, yeah, I want to like put my tongue on his body. But at the same point, I'd be like, what would it feel like for that to be my body? And that is, I think, the hardest part about being gay.
That's a really good idea for a bit.
You think so?
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay, great. Well, we have to move over to the Patreon. Guys, if you want to send in, I would love more emails from Tier 2 girls so that we can, have some more emails coming on. So it's feelingirliepod@gmail.com. Also, guys, share the podcast. We love you guys so much. We 3 have to move over to the Patreon because that's... I don't want to be disrespectful. Me and my Tier 1 girls meet up. And no disrespect to the Tier 2 girls because you guys know how much I love you. Yeah, but you guys have anything to say? You're both looking at me like I'm bombing this right now.
Really?
You can go to patreon.com/feelingirly for more content. And you should also check out the sketch where Ariel's a hot alien.
Don't
Oh,
watch
yeah.
it.
You guys should
actually.
put it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's extra content.
Extra
Fine.
content. Dylan's actually in 2 other sketches. I'll just put the whole... It's Off Their Heads comedy on YouTube.
All right, guys. We love you so much. We're moving over to the Patreon. I'll see you guys next Thursday or in 2 minutes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.